Now, Rupert Murdoch had put out a tweet after the shootings in Paris. I'll tell you what that tweet was. He said, maybe most Muslims peaceful, but until they recognize and destroy their growing jihadist cancer, they must be held responsible. Now, Aziz Ansari, is a great comedian here in the U.S., put out a tweet asking, hey, my parents are 60, they live in North Carolina, and I'm wondering how they could have stopped the shootings. Please advise, right? It makes a great point. Now, he happens to be Tamil from South Asia, from India. His parents are Muslim. He's an atheist himself, but he's like, what the hell were my poor parents supposed to do about jihadists in the middle of Paris? Blaming all Muslims for the actions of that minority is insane, right? Murdoch was none. He had also tweeted out, big jihadist danger looming everywhere, from Philippines to Africa to Europe to U.S. Political correctness makes for denial and hypocrisy. So now, those were fairly outrageous because it seemed to put all Muslims in the same boat, and holding all of them responsible and saying that denying this was political correctness. Well, he got a lot of heat from that, not just from Aziz Ansari, who, by the way, got Rupert's fault a trend on Twitter, and a lot of people went after Rupert Murdoch. So he realizes, well, okay, maybe that was a little off, so he's going to backpedal a little bit. And so he just put out these tweets. Certainly did not mean all Muslims responsible for Paris attack, but Muslim community must debate and confront extremism. Hey, Fox News is under the umbrella of News Corp, which is owned by Rupert Murdoch. All day long, Bill O'Reilly said Tiller the baby killer, and an abortion doctor was shot, Dr. Tiller. Did you confront that extremism? He works for you. You pay him tens of millions of dollars every year. Did you confront that extremism? He's your employee. No, you don't like to confront your own extremism. Breivik shot 77 people in Norway. He was a Christian. He was a right-wing fundamentalist. He wanted to shoot people just to show that he doesn't agree with the Islamization of the West. Did you confront that? Rupert, what did you do about Breivik? Why didn't you confront him? Why didn't you stop him? Why weren't you there in Norway? Right? Now, it's an absurd thing to say, but nonetheless, he just keeps going about how they must debate and confront these guys. Why didn't you debate and confront Breivik? Why didn't you debate Roeder, who killed Dr. Tiller? Why didn't you fire the guy who encouraged it? Okay, one more from Murdoch. He says tens of thousands of jihadi victims are Muslims and millions fighting back, but, here we go again with a but important for people of all faiths to address the threat. Now, his weak sauce backpedals, I might not have covered if it wasn't for Aziz Ansari tweeting at him again. Aziz writes, ha ha ha, you got forced to do a fake apology tweet. Ha ha ha, you loser. I just love that. Like Murdoch's trying to be all like serious, like, okay, all right, look, a little bit of an apology. Okay, maybe not every Muslim, but it's still that kind of their fault. And Ansari comes in with like, oh, that's an interesting point. Loser, ha ha, fake apology, busted. I love this guy.